Ground Mode Radio, Bird Talk Radio, man. We here with YBK Wavy, man. What up, bro? What's the deal, man? Thank you. Appreciate it for coming through, man. Music producer or artist, you know what I mean? Entrepreneur, man. That's what he do, man. He here to tell you about what he do and how he making these moves around here, man. So let him know who you is, man. What you about, where you from, you know what I mean?
I'm YBK Wavy. I'm from the East Side. I'm an artist. I'm a producer. I also run two venues. And additionally, stay tuned for so much more coming.
Ain't no doubt, ain't no doubt. So how long you been doing music and producing?
I've been doing music and producing for about 3 years.
Okay, okay, yeah. So that's just something that just came about, or you always had a niche for producer? Because it takes a lot to be a producer, man. Like that's a lot of work.
So essentially, I grew up around music. So my father, he was an artist before I was alive. So
Okay, yeah.
I grew up playing instruments. Like I've been playing the drums since I was 5.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yep. So it all started when I was young, honestly.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get seriously into music until about 2020, 2021. Because my senior year of high school, my man had died, and after he died, he was rapping. And I had always joked about wanting to rap and stuff. And I had always hit him up like, yo, bro, let's make a song. And I didn't realize I wouldn't get the chance until it was too late.
Right.
And then I had actually started taking rap seriously shortly before he died. And then right after that, I was like, nah, I really got to go hard.
Right, I really got to go hard.
And so my first real project, like after I dropped my first 3 or 4 singles, it was called Letters to the Lost.
Okay, yeah, definitely, man. And so you said that's what sparked you off from getting serious with the music?
Yes, sir. Ever since then, I've been writing letters.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. You say writing letters, yeah.
Yes,
Ain't no doubt, man. So what events you got? You said you got 2 things or whatever?
So I got essentially not showcases. I help run 2 venues.
Okay.
And they're open for rentals, but I mean, we had to doing the scheduling and stuff because in 2013, my mom had actually bought a community center.
Okay.
And I want to say, last year. Last year, my mom just bought an old school.
Oh,
so
wow.
She actually bought Arlington Elementary.
Oh, that's
you know
what's
where
up.
that is.
Yeah, that's right where I live at, yep. That's
and the
what's
other
up.
building is over there too as well.
So the old Arlington, because you know they call Philip Murray Arlington now too, I think.
Yeah, but it's actually, if you go, it's on Sharp, but the other building is Climax. So if you come up Climax Street, you know it's a long way. We're going to be
Right.
You go up Climax Street, and you go right.
Yeah.
And you drive straight.
Yeah.
5 minutes down the road, the first thing you'll see when you get down the road is that giant school right next to the park.
Right. Ain't no doubt, man. That's what's up, man. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Wow, man. That's great, man. That's inspiration for all y'all young cats out there, man. Out here doing their thing, man. He doing his thing. Got a lot of things going on, man. That's what's up. So what artists have you worked with since you've been doing music producing?
So far, producing, I've worked with Blue Cash. Some of them I honestly forget their names. It's we getting there now. We're starting to get there. But let's see. I work a lot primarily with WBXN, if you know what that is. If you don't, he's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
But also, I just worked with JK last night as well.
Okay.
And another young artist, he's about 17. His name's Lil Ice.
Mm-hmm.
I primarily do a lot for him, and I also work for Cuddy Suave.
Okay, shout out Cuddy Suave, man. That's my man, man. He definitely out here doing his thing, man. And we're gonna definitely hit the booth after this, man. He'll be here to Geechee Talk, then he'll be on Bird Talk Radio, man. And then we're gonna live with him while me and Lisa's in the booth, man, getting these pictures and stuff together. So, you know what I mean? We working over here, man. That's what we do, man. So what's your goals for like the future, man? What's your goals? Where you see yourself at? You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do?
I can see myself going a number of ways. And honestly, I haven't fully decided on the pathway that I want to choose yet because there's so many options for what I have just in front of me. Because I've been blessed with a lot of different talents. Like since I was in high school, I started doing graphic design. I also failed to mention I have a merch line.
Okay.
So you can actually find my clothes on Amazon.
Oh, that's what's up.
They go along with the YBK brand, which is about being a young black king, so it's a positive message.
I like that. I like that. YBK clothing line, man. Make sure y'all tapping it out on Amazon, man. Get y'all. I'm gonna definitely look into that, man, because I like to support. I like wearing other people's brands and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna tap in there. So it's what made that come about? Young Black Kings. That's a good title.
It actually started when I was younger, when I was in high school. Because when I had first started doing graphic design, I wanted to come up with something that really meant something.
Right.
There's a lot of people who just they do stuff to do it.
Right.
I'm not one of those people. I don't do stuff to just do it. I feel like if you move with intent and you move with purpose, it sets you apart from everyone else.
I no doubt. Absolutely, man. That's so it's just you on that.
So essentially,
clothing brand.
yeah, it is. It is just me on
Okay.
the clothing brand at the moment, but I have another second clothing line coming, which is going to be called Odds and Ends, where we sell bracelets. Literally anything that you can think of. The reason why it's called Odds and Ends is because there's not a lot of names for matching up all the categories for
Right.
stuff that you can have. But
Right.
Odds and Ends is another way of saying random things, a collection of things that have no name.
Right, that's absolutely, man. So, let me ask you a question. What's your favorite song that you wrote? What's one of your favorite songs, man?
That's a challenging one, but honestly, I would say at the moment it's probably either Anxiety or Numb, which are it's one of the two I haven't released yet, but those are coming on my album.
Okay, unreleased album. That's good, man. So, shit, man. Do you have any albums out?
Yes, I actually do. I have, I think, one album out right now.
What's the name of it?
It's called Mixed Emotions.
Mixed Emotion. I can feel. I think I can get the vibe of the type of artist that you are, man. You know what I mean? Just by the titles of your song, like the clothing line. I feel like you're very lyrical. You know what I mean? I can see you being very lyrical and different from a lot of different artists. You know what I mean? A lot of artists now I feel like sound the same
Yeah,
or is trying to paint the same picture.
yeah,
You
that's
know.
100% true.
And I just by speaking to you in the title of some of the things that you're doing, it makes me see that it just give me a vision. You know what I mean? Give me a right. Give me a vision of all right. I think this is going to be about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I definitely like the Young Black Kings, man. I feel like that's deep. And not only could it be a clothing line, like you said it is, it could also land into different stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
essentially, I turned it into a lifestyle.
Right.
So it's not just about the clothes; it's actually about the message that the clothes carry.
Absolutely.
So people can really understand. Because from a young age, my mom always taught me to adjust my crown. If I'm having a bad day and I feel like I'm really down, she always told me to adjust my crown. Go instead. Go into every open door with an uplifted chin.
Oh wow. Wow. Shout out to Mom Dukes, man. Shout out to Mom
Shout out
Dukes.
to Mom.
That's a good message right there. So what would you tell these young artists or producers coming up in the game? Like what advice would you give them?
The best advice would be to stay focused and don't let anyone make you feel like what you're doing has no purpose. Move with purpose and move with intent, and eventually you'll end up where you're supposed to be.
Right. Right. Do you have like a team behind you? You do a lot of stuff by yourself?
So originally I did not, but I do now.
You do now?
So I work with a producer named Xenophase. I also work with, his name is Prod Wavy. You know who that is?
Okay, yeah. Shout out probably.
List, no cap of artists
Mm-hmm.
of that nature, but he mainly does samples and stuff nowadays as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just in beat stars, wherever you buy loops at,
Right.
you can definitely tap in with it.
Right, man.
I also have a new designer. His name is Ian. He actually works for a YouTuber. I can't remember which YouTuber it is actually, quite frankly, but he works for a YouTuber and he does a lot of his designs, his thumbnails, all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually a really good. That he did.
Oh yeah.
And actually,
Yeah.
for my new cover, and he's immaculate.
Okay, yeah. Definitely, man. So when you producing, because I feel like every producer is definitely different. So when you produce it, when you know this, what do you like and dislike about recording artists? You know when you record them, man? Because I know it's frustrating sometimes as a producer, man, when you working with different artists.
You ain't telling nobody.
Swear, because it's like even working even as an artist, I like going there with a producer. It's like I don't have to say too much. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going into a studio session or whatever, basically 9 times out of 10, if I'm not doing a feature, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's in and out trying to knock, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the sound right, you know what I mean? And I also been with producers where it's like, all right, how do that sound right here? And I'm not able to, you know what I'm saying, tell you.
Decipher the difference.
Right.
The thing about it is, so for me, it's different for me because I started off recording myself. For the first year that I started doing engineering, I was doing nothing but strictly recording myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I found out what I like. So then, growing off of that, I started to learn how to get in tune with the artist I'm working with, find out what their style is, without even being able to listen to any of their music, regardless of whether I know the person or not. When they come in the room, the first thing I do is I listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing that every studio session starts like that.
Okay.
I listen to exactly how they are, exactly what they want, and I let them express their needs of what they want to get done,
right,
and in the fashion that they want to get done. Because not everybody's gonna want to hear
right
the exact same things that I'm accustomed
to.
Right. But I know that there's a starting point.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, my layout is the starting point. Right. Where we go from there, it's up to the artist.
Right. Right. So like I said, what don't you like when artists is like coming there? Because basically, when they come to a producer, you're wasting your own time. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? You can knock certain shit out of the hour, or you can take an hour, you know what I'm saying, make a whole song.
It's all about what you want to spend. Right. It's all about what you want to spend. Because that was the big thing. That was another big thing when I first started going to the studio. I'm like, I'm not going to come here and pay $75 an hour, and I don't know what I want to rap when I get there. Right. So the biggest thing for me is being on the other side of that now is when people don't know what they want. Right. Like, they'll tell you they want something a certain way, then you make it that way. And it's like, okay, nah, I just don't like it. Right. And then that's it. Right. What don't you like? This is what you just told me to do, man. Like, this is what you asked for. Right. In the exact fashion that you asked for. It's like I'm not even touching the slot pitch. Like, I asked you where you wanted it to go. You told me where to put it. I just came to and delivered. I did my part. Right. So just help me help you. Like, that'd be the biggest thing is people not knowing how to get to the point where you can help them help themselves. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. With me, like, I always have a problem with my sound. Everybody be like, yo, you sound good. You got a good sound. But me personally, I don't feel like it. Like, I might feel like I'm low on the track. Like, you know what I mean? Because you talking about, I do it. So it's like, God be confused. Like, they be like, no, you sound good. Like, no, my voice ain't right here. I want it to be this or I want it to be that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I be having a problem with that as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely like constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Working with constructive criticism because that's a big thing producers don't really do anymore. Right. And just let an artist do and fuck up like no. They don't care. They want your money. Right. Right. I'm not even gonna lie. Right. I've been to ID Labs and they just wanted my money, but they even put my man's voice in it. Like, who was you going to with ID Labs? I ain't even trying to do them like that. All right. Yeah, I went to ID Labs too. I actually love ID Labs. Shout out to Be With The Heat, man. I was messing with Be With The Heat. He's cool. When I was there. You know what I mean? It was my first experience really in the studio for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was going there and I already, like I said, had everything down. Like, and that's what he loved. That's what I said, like certain producers, that's what he loved. Because I'll go in there and knock 3 jams out. Come out and it's mix and make the songs is done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they able to get the studio in 7 songs. Oh wow. 4 hours. Oh yeah. Right. Because you were that goes to show that you're serious and you rehearse what you're doing. So that goes to show out of 7 songs you was on the work. All right, boom, this is how it's gonna be, I'm gonna go knock this out. And it's like I said, it's up to the producer to know your sound and to know like, all right, this is how I want this. You know what I'm saying?
when you come out like, okay, this is it. All right, on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely big ups. That's why I said, man, y'all producers, y'all definitely do a lot of good work, man, and pay attention to the artists, man. And as an artist, I definitely appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? And you on both sides of the coin, so it's like, you know what I mean? You get to see both, right? Right. Once again, one more time, what's the name of the places that you hold up?
So there's a Getting Art Community Center, and the other one, I'm actually not too sure what she decided for the name yet, because she's just now getting her legal documentation, her legal stuff for actually opening the business. She just got cleared, so I'm gonna have to look her for that. But it's going to consist of the day starting from below kindergarten, so baby, up to elementary school for that building, and there's no building, so the kids that aren't at the younger building are going to be at the older building.
Oh, that's what's up, man. And you said your mom is by Arlington, man. That's big, man. And I feel like that's big, man. I feel like the city needed. They didn't close down a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our elementary schools and middle schools that I don't understand, and just keeping them closed, man. I wonder why nothing happened. I wonder why these kids don't have nothing to do. It's so fast to run to the streets because there's no more after school program for that. That's good, man. That's good that you got your eye at a young age that you are, man, where your man is at as far as the future of the youth and stuff like that, man. So I definitely shout you out for that, man. That's big. And it's gonna take off, man, because you're gonna get the right ears to sponsor that. You know what I mean? Them is nonprofit organizations that you put in the right ear and they should be sponsoring it, you know what I mean? And you being at a young age, how you is got everything going on, man. I shout you out for that, man. And I wish nothing but the best, man. I wish nothing but the best for you, man. So y'all heard it here live, man, with Wavy, man. He gonna be at the Geechee Talk next, and then he at the big stage Burgh Talk Radio, man. Y'all know what it is. Blizzo, Real Talk with Blizzo, man. We up and we out. Wait. Let them know how to find you, bro. Where to look you up and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, on Instagram, you can find me at officiallywavy.1. And on TikTok, it's the same thing. All my socials are pretty much the same. Officially Wavy.
Officially Wavy.1. Right?
Yes, sir.
Officially Wavy.1, man. So let's get it. We up and we out, man. Big Wavy in the building, man. He out Geechee Talk next, and then Big Burgh Talk next. We out. Real Talk with Blizzo, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. We out. That was good.
I'll be right back when you need me.
Yeah, I've been on the road. Now I'm coming home. I'll be back when you need me. I've been on the road. Now I'm coming home. Hey, baby.
What's up, baby?
You know I've been on the road doing these shows.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it get a little hectic, man.
I know.
But I miss you.
I miss you too,
I'll
baby.
be coming home soon.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
I'll be right back when you need me. I've been on the road.
I like that one.